Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, X-Wing players, and anyone who's potentially interested in X-Wing. Welcome to our channel. My call sign is BatMando. Welcome to round 2, and ThatDude95 is going to be the first player. He is facing off against One-Armed Billy. So you can see that we have a Republic versus Empire list right here. And in systems phase, One-Armed Billy is going to go ahead and drop an ion bomb. And then we will see if Anakin over here does any system phase shenanigans, and he spends a force, and he is going to be taking a system phase boost. So that is everything in the system phase that I am aware of that these two players can do. These two players have been developing a rivalry, so it's been fun to watch simply because it goes back and forth as to who's going to be victorious. But right now, we are going to go ahead and talk about Vizier, who is going to be using adaptive ailerons to go ahead and move forward one. So Vizier now contemplating what to do next, and it looks like it's going to be a bank turn left. And it appears that after that, Vizier is going to take maybe a focus. Maybe, yep, taking a focus. There it is. So, in which case, now we're going to go ahead and see what is ThatDude95 going to start with first. He's moving Jag at the top of your screen forward 2. And then probably going to take a little bit of debate to figure out what action he wants to take. It appears that it is going to be a focus up there. And then down here, you can see that Boost is going to be taking a hard 2 turn to the right, facing up against the Empire across the mat there, taking a focus as well. And then, of course, we now move on to the 4s, and Wolf is going to be moving 1 forward there. Now, as we mentioned in a previous video, ThatDude95 is very precise when it comes to flying this list, and you got those 3 arcs over there, and they are all assigned a specific task, if you will. Now, Slider is going to be moving 2 forward there, as you can see. Now, as we were saying with the arcs, he has orchestrated these arcs in a specific way so that when they are able to move, they move as a unit. Now we go ahead and see that we're waiting on ThatDude95. He is having Slider perform a boost at that point in time, trying to figure out what it is that he is setting up over there, because I've seen him set up some things before. Now Major Rhymer is going to go ahead and move forward there under One-Armed Billy's command, and he's going to go ahead and take a focus. I'm assuming that Major Rhymer is armed with barrage rockets, and that could be bad for anyone he is focused up and trained on. You saw that Oddball is moving 1 forward as well. Oddball now having to figure out what is going to be his action for this round. Probably weighing out the options. Who does he want to lock, or does he want to focus? If he gets that lock out there and spins it, he can keep on passing it just like he did in round 1, and that can be very, very dangerous for One-Armed Billy. So he's gone ahead and locked Merrick. So now we're moving on to Tomax here. Tomax moving forward, taking a focus. And then we have Merrick, who is going to be flying forward. And then, ladies and gentlemen, there it is. Yep, there's a bump. So in which case he has to backtrack a little bit so that he is directly in front of Wolf. It's probably not the best spot for Merrick to be in, but that is where he is. So Merrick will take the red focus due to the bump. So now we move on to Anakin. Anakin is going to be moving 2 forward. right there next to the center marker. Not in range of that ion bomb, though. So Anakin is going to take a focus there, and it doesn't appear that he's going to be moving anytime soon from that spot until at least next round. So now we go to see that Darth Vader still has his maneuver. So one-armed Billy goes ahead and measures out to see if it's going to clear. And yes, Darth Vader is going to be banking left, and it is going to be smack dab in the middle of the 3 arcs there. However, it looks like he's only going to have 1 arc that will be able to fire at him because he just passed Jag. It doesn't appear that he's in the front arc of Wolf, but he is definitely in range 1 of Oddball, who coincidentally he just locked and took a focus. So before we get into engagements, we have to go ahead and take care of the bomb, which goes off with no effect. And then before beginning of engagements, you will see that Boost is going to perform, well, a boost. So now it looks like it's going to be time for shots, in which case we will see what ThatDude95 is about to do. Please don't forget to subscribe to our future transmissions and click like on the videos that you like. That way we know what more to create. So help us help you, and please help us get the word out about us, because we would very much appreciate any of your friends subscribing to us and liking our videos. So it appears that Anakin is using Malice to change his attack dice, and it appears that the defense has been cast, but not to the benefit of one-armed Billy there. He has already pulled the hit, and the crit is a hull breach. So that is not going to be good for his bomber there. Now, we're going to go ahead and move on, and it appears that Vader is going to be attacking Jag. So he's going to do his modifications. Seems to be a serious amount of modifications right there. And the 1 defense. And it doesn't look good, ladies and gentlemen, especially since 4 attack die have been cast against him. So he appears to spend a focus. Vader stripping off all 3 of Oddball's shields in that 1 shot. Luckily, it was not more than that. So now we go ahead and see what ThatDude95 is going to do next. So he starts off with Oddball. He's getting his attack dice, trying to figure out who's he going to attack first. Will it be Merrick? Will it be Darth Vader? You just don't know right now. So here we go with a range 1 attack. It appears that it's going to be at Merrick. He has the ability to do a reroll, and now we see the defense come out. Modifications are done. And Oddball delivers a crit and takes a shield off of Merrick. So now we just simply wait to see what is going to be the next shot, and it appears that we are with one-armed Billy about to take shots from Tomax. Looks like there's some discussion as to markers and various other things on the board. So modifications have been done, and it is into Oddball. The defense has been rolled, and it appears that Tomax hits Oddball for a shield and a damage. Now, for those of you confused saying that Oddball lost all of his 3 shields, that was my mistake, because Oddball had a shield upgrade on top of his normal 3 shields. So we now see the attack dice being thrown, and it appears not to be the most satisfactory of attack die. One-armed Billy trying to make some decisions here. And it appears that Merrick misses oddball entirely. So now we move on to the fours, I believe. So you see that we're going ahead and seeing if Slider can get a hit on Merrick. Go ahead and put in the range ruler to determine that, yes, he has the range, but now we need to see if Merrick is actually in arc. So they're checking through lasers. Then they decide to go ahead and mark the ships that are in the way, just to see if there is that possibility that, in fact, Merrick is in that arc. Still waiting to see what the official ruling is going to be. So it appears that we're going to go ahead and put everything back where it was. And I think they determined that Merrick was not in that shot, but Slider's still going to go ahead and fire away. Appears to be just one hit, and Slider misses Darth Vader. So now we move on to Wolf. Wolf doing the range 0 shot, and Wolf hits Merrick for 1 damage. Merrick is taking a pounding during this particular round. Makes you wonder if he will be around for the next round. Yes, I'm sorry for that pun, ladies and gentlemen, but you just have to do some every once in a while. All right, now we're going through and checking to see of a arc. We have now moved on to one-armed Billy's fours at this point in time. He is looking to see if he has range on. It appears that he's trying to get range on oddball from Major Rhymer. So it does appear that there's going to be 3 defense. Now we're waiting to see what kind of modifications are going to be done. And apparently there was a misroll of defense dice. So going back to it, now it's only 2 defense dice that are being rolled. And Major Rhymer hits oddball for a hit and a direct hit. Oh, that's going to sting. So in which case, oddball taking a lot of damage this round. Makes you wonder how many more rounds he has left in him. I will say that the Arc 170s as a whole are a great ship for attack, but their defense of only 1 agility is absolutely awful. They have a lot of hull. Now, Jag has hit Tomax for a damage there. And because of that hull, as we were just talking about, they're able to withstand a lot of attack, but if it's being focus fired on, then it's just a matter of time before the arc is just going to be completely destroyed. So now we're going to go ahead and move on to our next attack. Is going to be boost onto Rhymer, and boost hits him for 1 damage. So slowly all the ships are picking on each other, trying to pick each other off, and there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. So it appears that we are coming to the end of this round. No more shots left. And as it stands, ThatDude95 with 1, one-armed Billy with 1. So there we are with the tie. So don't forget to come back tomorrow. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click like on the videos that you like so we know what more to create. And again, come back here for the next round. Same BatMando time, same BatMando channel. And as always, BatMando out.